Oh, So, we've been back from Scotland for about 2 months now, and I have waited until just now to look at the footage I took while in Scotland, and as it turns out, I didn't take any footage, or very little footage, of us actually explaining what we did, what we learned. I mainly just took like random clips. So because I'm not a professional and I'm not a travel vlogger, I think I'm gonna explain things now, show you some clips, and kind of like talk through what we did while we were in Scotland. Yeah, let's do it. You ready? Thank you. How is our morning going?
You know, it could be worse.
What happened? Why are we hanging out?
Oh, they lost their bags. Well, they didn't lose them. They didn't. We had to sprint to make the flight, and the bags didn't make it.
Yay! First day of vacation. All right. Welcome to our Airbnb in Scotland. I am so excited to be here. We've just been hanging around a pub, so we're very, very excited to see this place. So yeah, here is our Airbnb. I'll give you a little tour. This is our TV area. Over here you can see a gorgeous courtyard or parking lot, whatever it is. Over here is our bedroom. And it's actually kind of interesting. I don't know if you can tell because it's dark in here, but on the ground there's like a little ledge. So the mattress is kind of almost on the ground, it feels like, which is interesting because I'm used to our mattress being kind of at my hip level. And then we have windows here with the same exact view I just showed you. And yeah, it's this. That's mainly about it. There's me after traveling. So our first day in Edinburgh was, it was okay. It was chaotic because we didn't have our luggage, but we went to a really cute pub and honestly just kind of went to Primark to get like cheap clothing to wear. Like we had no idea how long it would take for us to get our luggage back. I made the mistake of Googling how long it takes to get your luggage back and saw all these horror stories with people like not getting them back for months or their luggage being like sold off, and it was kind of like we didn't really know what to expect. So we bought about like I think 2 days worth of cheap clothing and underwear, and then I bought some hand wash laundry detergent so that I could keep washing the clothes we bought in the sink and like hang dry them if I needed to, so that if we didn't have enough clothing, like if it took more than 2 days, we would still have things to wear without like dropping a ton of money. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of all we did the first day. We ended up going to this really, really cute, I don't know if it was, I think they have like summer festivals there. And so it was like this outdoor kind of beer garden-ish place that had cocktails, and that's where I had my first gin and tonic. And let me tell you, I know everybody thinks that Scotland has the best whiskey, but they also know how to make good gin and tonics. The gin was so good, and the tonic water, I think they used Fever Tree there, which we have in the States as well, but something about it, I mean, there was nothing, they just put tonic water and gin from Edinburgh, and I think it's actually called Edinburgh gin, and I believe it was a rosemary sprig, and honestly it was It was really, really good. I was very impressed. Yeah. So after having a gin and tonic, we walked around Old Town, went on like a little mini pub crawl. Honestly, I think we went to all the pubs in Old Town. Maybe not all, but pretty darn close. We like just went up and down the street. And that's where we tried haggis for the first time. And honestly, I did not want to eat haggis. Ian was like, "You're gonna eat it," and I'm like, "That's disgusting. Why would I ever eat that?" But I'll have you know, it's actually really good. It's very flavorful. I don't even know how to explain the way it tastes, but if you find yourself in Scotland and you've never had haggis, don't even look up what it is. Don't think about it. Just eat it. Because it was really, really good. We even had haggis nachos, and that was even good. Our third day in Edinburgh actually was our second wedding anniversary, so we started off our morning by going to a very cute brunch spot and had really nice lattes there. And then during our brunch, we got a phone call from the airline's baggage return service, which is actually a third party. So that was a really nice anniversary gift for us, finding out that we actually got our luggage back and I could wear the clothes that I brought, and the nice having our things back, and not having to kind of rewash the clothes and the socks that we bought. So yeah, we picked up our clothes. We then decided to go and check out the Royal Gardens, and it took us a while to walk there. Mainly because Google Maps told me the wrong location where you can actually enter the gardens, because there's certain entry points that you need to get to in order to enter the gardens. So yeah, we got our steps in that day, but the gardens were very beautiful, and we had a lot of fun kind of just taking it slow and people watching. Yeah.
Ian, where are we right now?
The gardens.
The gardens?
Yeah.
The Edinburgh Gardens?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
It's very pretty.
Did we walk for a long time?
We did walk about an hour to get here.
It's all about the journey, right?
I'm more of a destination guy.
after the gardens, we headed over to a really, really cute town called, I think it's pronounced Leith, which is essentially a like seaside town with, I don't know, it felt very like hip and young and not touristy, which was great because the first 2 days in Scotland we did all the touristy things, and then we just really wanted to experience some of Edinburgh the way maybe a local does, rather than just going to all the tourist spots. So that might have been the highlight of the trip, or the highlight of Edinburgh for me, is going to Leith. While we were there, we went to Innocent Guns tap room, which was really, really cool. The food was good. The bartender who worked there was really fun and kind of joked around with us a lot. And the beers were so good. I wish I remembered the name of the one beer I had. It essentially, they used some of the whiskey barrels to, during the brewing process, and oh my gosh, it tasted so good. But yeah, really liked Innocent Gun. After that, we just walked around, enjoyed kind of how beautiful the ocean it was, and kind of watched the sunset, and it was just really, really nice. A good way to spend our anniversary. And then, yeah, we went to a few pubs and had a fun time talking to locals there. Learned a lot about Scottish history from this one man that sat next to Ian at the bar, and it was the coolest thing ever. He just told us about like the history of Scotland, what all the universities are known for, even talking about Gaelic or Gaelic, however you want to pronounce it, and how, you know, Scottish Gaelic is spoken in certain parts of Scotland still. Yeah, it was just a really, really cool experience, and I highly recommend that if you're traveling, you take time to kind of get off the tourist path and try to actually interact with people that are local to the area, because you'll actually learn more about the culture and its history through the lens of a local. I don't know, it's just nice. It makes you feel like you are testing out living in that area. I can't explain it, but I highly recommend doing that.